Hi guys, I'm Sarah Ash with Apex Training. Welcome to Spring into Health.
Sarah, thank you so much for sitting down today.
Thank you for having me.
One of the things that I love hearing is people's journey. Everyone's got a story, and I wanted to sit down and talk about yours because not knowing you, this is really, these interviews are our first time getting to know each other, so I don't have a lot of history. And for those who are watching who don't know your journey, I wanted to ask, why does health mean so much to you? And how did you get started?
Great. Okay, so just a few years ago, I had my fifth child, so I had 5 kids.
Wow.
And I had we would say just like a list of health issues, and I was in and out the hospital and all these medications, and my health was really dwindling down. But I reached out, my brother, Jace Lopez, he was starting personal training, and I knew he was doing like nutrition plans, and I reached out to him, kind of told him, where I was at. And so he invited me in. He said, we'll start, start on a nutrition plan. I started to kind of pack out my little meals and start cooking healthy. But when I first came in, he actually had me do the warm up to what you would do into a workout. So just the warm up. And it took about 15 minutes, and that's all I could handle.
Wow.
And I was actually not able to walk for about 3 days after.
Wow.
And I didn't know if I should continue, because I couldn't believe people put themselves.
Right. Yeah. Be like, I don't have that poor self-esteem to keep doing this to myself.
And I was like, do people really do this every day? And so he made me this promise. He says, I promise if you never quit, it'll never be this hard again. You'll never feel like this again.
Yeah.
And it was just something I just clung to through my whole fitness journey. So when things were tough and I just kept showing up, like it was hard, I'm learning a new movement, we're adding weight to this, and it's still, I wasn't good at it. I was weak. I had very little muscle mass to my body at that time. So everything was difficult.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I was good at any of it, and nothing was easy. But I just continued on the process. He laid out the same plan like we do with our clients,
Which we're going to talk about as you guys are watching. We're going to talk about how that starts and what you do.
Yeah, so he kind of made a personalized kind of nutrition plan for me to start eating healthier meals. And it started to change my family dynamic. So I started to grocery shop with my kids, and they were helping pick out these healthy foods. It was very different from what we were eating.
Wow.
Everything microwaved, in a box, out of a bag.
We're not judging. We're just saying that a change needed to happen, because I'm that person sometimes. And we were talking about nutrition, and you guys will hear it in another video, but it starts not just with what's in the gym, but really taking it back home. And I love how you make it a family event, right?
Yes.
You involved your whole family in it.
Yeah, so the kids would actually come with me to the gym, and they got to watch me go from that bottom, which I had hit that bottom, and watch me get healthy, and they saw the steps to it. So now we're all drinking water, we were making our smoothies, we're eating our healthy meals together, and then I'm going and working out. And it just kept growing, and I started to feel that life coming back into me and that vitality in my life, and I started to do much more with my kids. Where before I was barely able to play with them because I was just so sick and so tired.
So worn out.
So worn out. And so now we are started to hike together, and we're doing all these very fun things that I had so prayed for that I wouldn't miss out on their childhood in that part. So that was such a blessing to me. And I think the biggest part of it was that my children got to watch that process. Where they made up their own minds to start choosing healthier foods. They enjoyed working out all the way till now, years later, that they're still in the gym, they're still enjoying that
I
healthy
heard a little
lifestyle.
bird tell me that one is a personal trainer now.
Yeah, and my oldest is now a personal trainer, so.
Would you say, looking back at your journey, that you're a stronger person?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And, a good coach is going to, like what you're saying, is going to bring you to that awareness so that you are able to make the changes necessary to grow, to get better, to get stronger, to get healthier, right? It's that awareness. I was unaware.
Yeah.
Like we live in a day and age where I was unaware. I was just on a lot of medications, eating very bad food. How was that not brought to my attention before, that there could be some type of help
It seems
through
obvious
health?
now, right?
Yes.
There are options. There are people who can help you and give you the courage and the knowledge to grow. I
And
love that.
starting where you're at. I think that's important to meet people when we have people come in. We're meeting them where they're at. We're not already having these high expectations for them, but we're meeting them where they were.
Yeah.
So that was important to me and important as I coach other women.
That's awesome. Well, I love this, Sarah. Thank you so much for being open to share your story.
Oh, thank you.
I think it's going to be inspiration for a lot of folks, and I'm looking forward to unpacking more of these things with you throughout the series.
Yes, I always say, hey, if I can do it, you can do it.
That's right. Well, y'all, I can't think of a better inspirational story than Sarah's. It's been so good sitting down with her. If you're enjoying this content, do me a favor, hit that like button, crush the subscribe button, and ring the notification bell to stay up to date with everything we're producing. As always, we hope you're doing well. We hope you're staying safe. We'll see you in the next one.